You think men are strong? They are just good at hiding the storms in their hearts. Every step forward is a cut into their own life. There are days when a man has to smile through things that aren't funny at all. There are nights he has to stay awake while the whole world sleeps. There are choices that look simple from the outside, but in reality, cost him his youth, his strength, and his peace. The older a man becomes, the more he understands one brutal truth. To move forward, he must leave a part of himself behind. Every decision a man makes comes with a price. Going out for drinks with partners to maintain relationships means missing family dinners at home. He laughs at the table, but inside, every word he says is calculated. One careless sentence and he loses a deal. One drunken night and he loses an opportunity. People say he's lucky, he socializes a lot, he has many connections, but no one sees how many times he had to swallow his pride just to keep his signature on a contract. They see the handshake, not the compromise principles. They see the network, not the nights he sacrificed his own values for a greater goal. This is the hidden cost of ambition. The price paid in silence, behind a forced smile. Leaving a stable job to start a business is trading safety for sleepless nights. People only see the surface. Entrepreneurship, being a boss, financial freedom, what they don't see is the reality. Losing money, pressure, debt, cash flow stress. A man who gives up stability is choosing to walk into darkness without a guide. He trades the comfort of a paycheck for the constant anxiety of survival. If he fails, he's called stupid. If he succeeds, he's called lucky. That's why people say men climb upward through risks even they aren't sure they can survive. Every day is a battle against the numbers, against the market, against the voice in his head that whispers of failure. This is the gamble of a man betting on himself. Living life your own way means facing the disappointment of others, not following family expectations, not following society's ready-made paths, not living by standards someone else placed on him. In return, a man receives criticism, comparison, and whispers behind his back. They will question his sanity. They will mock his ambition. They will celebrate his stumbles. But if he doesn't dare to choose his own path, he will live the rest of his life in regret. A life lived for others is a prison. A life lived for oneself, despite the judgment, is the only path to true freedom. The sting of their words is temporary. The pain of regret is eternal. Men grow not from applause, but from the falls that hurt enough to change them. No one becomes strong from soft beds and gentle days. Strength is not a gift. It is forgive. Men grow from sleepless nights after failure, from betrayals from people they trusted, from moments choosing between keep going or give up, and from the times life slapped them straight in the face, forcing them to see the truth. A man becomes a man when he stands up again without blaming fate, without hating anyone. He takes the hit, absorbs the pain, and uses it as fuel. He learns that the wound is where the light enters. The farther a man goes, the more he understands. Loneliness is the price of strength. Those who support him, those who doubt him many, those who ridicule, those who truly understand him rare as gold. The higher you climb, the thinner the air, and the fewer people can breathe it with you. A man learns to pat his own back, wipe his own sweat, and rise from his own darkness. No one has time to save him, and no one feels his journey the way he does. In the echoes of his own footsteps, he finds his rhythm. In the solitude, he finds his resolve. Men endure things they never speak about. Silence doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Not sharing doesn't mean he doesn't need año. But men know, saying it solves nothing. Talking doesn't make anyone carry the weight for them. Complaining is a currency with no value, so he carries the burden. Not because he is unfeeling, but because he understands the nature of his duty. A man's responsibility is something he is never allowed to put down. It is his cross to bear, his mountain to climb alone. A man must learn to ignore the noise. Sexy people envy. Failed people laugh. Some words are thrown only to break you. Some eyes watch only to see when you fall. The world is a coliseum, and they are the spectators, hungry for a show. A wise man understands. One ear to hear what matters. One ear to let nonsense pass through. He filters the world, protecting his focus, guarding his spirit. Knowing less brings peace. Hearing too much brings exhaustion. His energy is a finite resource, too precious to be spent on the opinions of the crowd. Even if the whole world doubts you, never doubt yourself. This is the final, unbreakable law. A man doesn't lose because he falls, but because he gets up with a dead faith inside his chest. Your belief in yourself is the last line of defense. When everything else is stripped away, critics, failures, betrayals, it is the only thing that remains. No man is born strong. There are only men who walk through every weak moment without giving up. Strength is not the absence of weakness, but the refusal to be defined by it. The strength of a man. A man doesn't need to be perfect. He only needs to be persistent, because everyone has dreams. But not everyone has the courage to sacrifice for them. Not everyone is willing to pay the price in sweat, in solitude, in silent suffering. Great things are not created by those who receive the most support, but by those who keep walking, even when everyone tells them to stop. They are built by the stubborn, they're relentless, the ones who hear no and take it as a challenge, not a verdict. A real man is someone who dares to endure, dares to act, dares to fall, and most importantly dares to stand up again, even when he stands alone. If you are also fighting a lonely vedad, I am here with you.